Yes, it is Friday, and we are so excited that the weekend is here already.
Yes, we are. It's the first weekend in February, and we're hoping that dear February has been good to you so far. The month of love for so many, or maybe just a few people, I don't know.
Yes, sunshine, good health, and lots of love is what we hope for you, especially this weekend, and that is the reason we are here for you on this Friday edition.
You bet, to ring in your weekend with the right vibe and enthusiasm. Isn't that right, Mike? I know. I know. Did I not say this?
Mike, no. Mike was sorry. No.
You're sorry. What are you sorry for? What are you sorry for?
Sorry, whatever it is you're trying to do.
Okay, there's a video I'm going to put out now about Mazino and Tokwe. You're going to see it out on social media. Tokwe has been dropping some viral videos. Mazino also has been. This one, order this one and he got this one.
Yeah.
I'll put it out.
What you ordered is what you're getting.
Exactly.
Yes.
You get
From
it.
Bob Mommy.
Oh my days.
Is it Bob Mommy?
Moving on.
I love moving on.
I am moving on. Moving on, guys. I want to start by harnessing the positive energy from these guys. Sometimes they are my wonderful co-hosts, and other times they are not normal people. I let you know that we have lots of energy to spare for you today.
Yes, indeed. What's a blue sky without the clouds, and what's sunshine without some rain? My point is, things might sometimes seem a bit rough and unbearable, but those are the moments that actually make you appreciate the best of times in your life.
One more, please.
Okay.
What's Wake Up Nigeria without a feel-good Friday edition?
Yes, indeed. I like that one. As usual, the ride will last for an hour and 45 minutes. My name is Mazino Appeal.
And I am Tokwe Oloniyo. Now remember, you can stream this show live at tvcentertainment.tv. And guess what? We are on Facebook as well at Facebook TVC Connect.
Yes, indeed. And you can also send in your comments. Please use the hashtag WakeUpNigeria on TVC and download our app on both Android and iOS store.
Now remember, it's Friday. And we said we have a long list of amazing things for you.
Indeed.
Are you ready? He still hurts from
it's
yesterday.
you.
Women are SCOM.
Yeah, still hurts from you.
SCOM is not gender exclusive anyway. So just to let them know.
But are you saying you've never done that, what she said in the movie? Date him and ditch him? Or date her and ditch her? I don't know what your preference is, but...
I don't understand how... Yeah, no way. Yeah, no way. But how do you... Not since we just see it in the movie. Does it happen?
Are you asking me? Of
course it does. You've never done it before.
You've done it?
Wow. You guys.
You've done it?
In your
Well,
life.
I was pushed. This is not perfect way to start a Friday, this kind of topic.
Is it perfect?
Because yesterday you said you bought somebody, you aided a car buying.
I've still not gotten over that thing. I saw the video.
I've had a very interesting life, I must let you guys know.
Sure.
I've been in instances that I can't even hope on anybody, not even my enemy. But in this case, I was pushed to it because he came off of a very unfortunate experience that I had. And the only way I had to absolve myself was to actually date her and then walk away.
Wow.
Yeah, it was
You
very
guys
bad.
are
You know when a
nice.
girl tells you
Shout out
that,
to all
tells
my
your
girls
friends.
out there steadily breaking hearts. You're doing it for the team. For all those that have done it to you, I don't even blame you for doing it for a back.
Ouch.
Yes.
Ouch.
But I'm sure Mike has done it because he's just laughing.
Done what?
Mike
They
has
did.
done it.
Mike has done it. Mike has done it.
I've never.
Mike's name goes out
I'm
into
not
the
cool.
ether.
I'm never.
And then
I
people
don't
say,
do that.
You.
Never.
Wait, have you mentioned Mike's
Never.
name to anybody before, a friend of yours before?
If my friends know Mike, I'll be really concerned. I'll be so concerned.
Those kind of friends.
I've met a couple of people who are like, you know Mike. I'm like, yes, you know him. Like,
What's all this slander?
Mike bashing.
What's
today.
all this slander? I'm going to sue
Like,
you guys.
Yesterday Mike was so
I'm gonna
passionate about the messages of men sharing their experiences of how girls make them cry. Mike needs to share an
No, do you know why?
experience
Do you know why that thing was cool? You know, sometimes they tell you that if you want to appreciate what you have, go and see what other people don't have sometimes. And it's good because, you see, at times we tend to be in our own little box and say, oh, but when you see what other people are going through, you will say, my own no bad pass. So that's actually... That was actually the idea behind it.
Okay. But I mean, there's something in the mood. We need to just know what the weather is looking like.
Yes,
is the weather bright and beautiful?
So we're not breathing this thing in.
Exactly. Let's check.
And you're welcome. It is a Friday, and of course, we are going to begin with some news for you. We begin this hour in Zamfara State, where search for an end to banditry and other violent crimes seem to be yielding results. Now, bandits are demanding amnesty, same way it was granted to the Niger Delta militants 12 years ago. They told Kaduna-based Islamic cleric Sheikh Ahmad Gumi, who has been on an engagement tour of the forests, that amnesty is the only ground for them to lay down their arms. The bandits are also accusing security operatives of illegal arrests of their people whenever they come into town. Sheikh Gumi disclosed this while briefing Governor Bello Matawalle on the successes recorded during his tour. He said the bandits have given him the word, or their word rather, that once government meets their demands, banditry in Zamfara state will end. Governor Matawalle said administration spends 1,600,000,000 naira monthly to address security challenges in the state, but will never pay any criminal to repent, but can exchange weapons for cows. He adds that the peace and reconciliation process initiated by his administration has saved the entire northern region.
Contrary to those who think that there should not be any negotiation with bandits, I don't know who said that. I don't know who said there is no negotiation. There is negotiation and there has been negotiation. And nobody can tell any Nigerian about this because we have seen in the previous regime where they have negotiation with Niger militants, Niger Delta militants, in which now they have a ministry. They have been commissioned to look at their development. So many of them were taken on scholarship to study. And there's relative peace after that negotiation.
And in the federal capital, the tenure of the Inspector General of Police, Mohammed Adamu, has this evening, or rather yesterday evening, extended by 3 months by the President. Mr. Adamu was due for retirement on the 1st of this month, but with this extension, he has more time to remain in charge of the police force. This announcement was made earlier yesterday by the Minister of Police Affairs, Maigari Dingyadi, at the Presidential Villa, Abuja. He says the extension is necessary to give room for the proper selection of a new successor.
Mr. President has decided that the present IGP, Mohammed Adamu, will continue to serve as the IG for the next 3 months to allow for a robust and efficient process of appointing a new IG. I think this is not unconnected with the desire of Mr. President to not only have a smooth handover, but to also ensure that right officer is being appointed.
And on the foreign scene now, U.S. President Joe Biden will announce a new special envoy for Yemen and an end to U.S. support for the Saudi-led coalition's offensive operation in the country's civil war. White House National Security Advisor Jake Sullivan said the move shows that Biden plans to intensify the U.S. role in diplomatic efforts to close out the grueling conflict between the Saudi-backed government and the Iranian ally Houthi movement that has created the world's worst humanitarian crisis. Mr. Sullivan also said that President Biden would name a new special envoy for Yemen, but did not disclose the person's name. A source familiar with the matter said the U.S. president was expected to tap veteran U.S. diplomat Timothy Lendenkin for the new post. Mr. Sullivan said President Biden will make the announcement in a speech at the State Department.
The president, in the first 2 weeks, has reversed the Muslim ban, the ban on transgender service members serving in our military. And today, he will announce an end to American support for offensive operations in Yemen. So it does not extend to actions against AQAP, which are actions that we undertake in service of protecting the homeland and protecting American interests in the region and our allies and partners. It extends to the types of offensive operations that have perpetuated a civil war in Yemen that has led to a humanitarian crisis.
And it's the weekend, and I bet you're excited about sports. Well, hey, Mike is too. And of course, welcome to our early morning segment where we give you the headlines from the dailies this morning, and you're welcome Today, February 5th, 2021, we've got the papers here and you are going to get the headlines. Let's already start from the Guardian newspaper this morning as we start with these big headlines here. Why Nigeria ranks top in global unserviceable airplane poll. How poor funding, wrong equipment, zero maintenance, facility populate boneyards. Experts blame regulators, wrong business models. And the photo story there, you can actually see samples of the aircrafts rusting away. Yeah, these do look like rust buckets. Some of the unserviceable aircrafts at Lagos Airport, it says. Nigerians kick as Buhari extends IG's tenure. Nominates service chief as ambassador. PDP accuses presidency of shielding ex-service chiefs from probe. Lawyers declare extension illegal, unconstitutional. Police officers say new IGP needed to boost morale. And elongation necessary for proper selection of new helmsmen, say the minister. At the very top of the Guardian newspaper, Tinubu cannot see presidency gate in 2023, says Wike, and Surti forfeits property as Faisal may not flee. It's a very interesting story, that one, making rounds on social media even yesterday as the search continues and suspected moves being made. And that's it for the Guardian newspaper. Let's move on now swiftly to the Punch newspaper, and inside the Punch, real quick, state stiffer as Zamfara Gombe begin ranching. Oyo Cross River others oppose project. Ruga settlements nearing completion, says Zamfara, and ranching set to take off, says Nasara. Cattle rearing is private business, says Oyo, and no budget for ranching for now, say Ekiti. Ondo deploys Amoteku in forest reserves, ejects errant headers, sees 5,000 cows. Photo story here for the Punch newspaper. Goods and vehicles impounded by the Nigerian Customs Service. Ogun One Area Command during the display of the contraband by the controller Peter Kuko to journalists in Idiroko. This was on Thursday, just yesterday, at the bottom of the Punch. Ohaneze warns against inciting comments, condemns herdsmen's lawlessness. Man jumps to death from 1004 high-rise fleeing EFCC raid, and oil farmers returning to communities seized by Fulani herdsmen, say Monarch. On page 7, that one. Let's move now to the Nation newspaper this morning. Governors move to douse rising tension over herders. Uzodinma, Bagudu, Badaru meet with Ohanese Mietiala. Others. North's helmsman El Rufai caution against escalating violence. The photo story here shows 6 millions gone in Abuja market fire. The Tipper Market in Gwarimpa, Abuja, after the fire was put out only just yesterday, and that story is on page 2. At the very bottom of the Nation, Oloni Sakin, Buratai, others tipped as ambassadors, and 3 Yahoo boys jailed. You can find that one on page 2. At the very top of the Nation, how we are fighting COVID-19 by Kogi government, and petrol price likely to rise with freight hike. Say government labor in talks. This on page 25. I think that will be my next read this morning, and perhaps maybe could be yours as well. Well, this is as much as we can take this hour for the papers, the headlines. You might want to check out these by grabbing a copy of the papers. But for now, let's do Daily Vulnerables. I'm sure you can't wait to find out what it is Judy has got this morning. Oh yeah, we're on. By the way, it is the month of love, and Valentine is coming. Where is your girlfriend?
You are sitting at home.
Social media has made this a frenzy.
People that are singing the song, they say they're the loneliest.
So, we're not lonely.
Don't just go and be.
We're just alone.
But if you believe in Valentine, and if you think that this is a period where love, you should be very effusive with love and all of that, we asked the question yesterday. We were talking on our little group here on Wake Up Nigeria, and we said, is February the best time to start a relationship, or should you just wait until after February?
If you're going to have to wait, then I feel like you're already shady. Like if you like someone and you've started like trying, if you're in the process of dating the person before you actually start a relationship with the person, if you feel like, oh, you know what, I'm ready to take it to the next, I'm ready to take the next step, then just take it regardless. I mean, you may not buy the best gift this February, but you might get the better gift for the person.
But I don't know, Mike. You are the best sample here because you... I'm sorry, I'm picking on you today. But in any case, yeah, with all the pressures of Valentine and everybody asking
like she said,
questions
it doesn't have to be, I don't know, it shouldn't be tied down to a particular period. You know, I think it's not, before the advent of social media, there was always Valentine pressure.
Yeah.
I remember what now, 10, 15 years back, that was in Port Harcourt. I was just on the Valentine's Day, and I was on the road, and you need to see, there's this particular eatery that the line had stretched out from inside out to the road, and they had a large parking space.
Yeah.
Like there was a line.
Wow.
And I was like,
All
do you
just
have
because
to,
of the occasion.
like, and I saw some people standing here, and I was like, I looked at them, and I was like, do you have to go out? Like, do you have to? And then, we have not, it's now that you have some other recreational centers popping up.
Beyond restaurants.
You are taking a girl that is eatery. That's why we are so fat in this country.
No, we
They
are
want
not.
to take somebody out, eatery. You understand? So,
That's why the love language of Nigeria is have you eaten?
Have you
eaten?
Are
You
you
don't
hungry?
chop.
if they take out that question for relationships,
We will not have an alternative. But I'll tell you
So my
something.
point is that
Yeah.
it doesn't have to be like you said. It depends on the mutual, the feeling between you
Yes,
guys. If
exactly.
it's happening, get it.
But
But
so
then
much
some people try
pressure.
to avoid this period
Yeah, but
because of the
there's
pressure.
so much exactly. There's so much pressure these days. Everybody's now asking, "Where's your boyfriend? Where's your girlfriend?" That kind of thing.
I don't think anyone should take it seriously.
Yes.
Well, I
yes.
was
So
going
don't.
to say the truth is,
Don't.
you hit the button. Don't take it too seriously,
Don't
and
take
I'll
it
tell
too
you why.
I don't take it
The reason why
seriously
you
at all.
shouldn't is this year. It has been specifically engineered and commercialized just so that people or places or entrepreneurs and
Make money.
eateries, for instance,
Yeah.
have the opportunity to actually sell.
True.
Whether you like it or not, most of the holidays that we observe, especially here in Africa, have all been commercialized.
Commercialized, yeah.
I hate
Very
to break
true.
this to you, but Christmas as well has been long commercialized. And
That's
is
the first
biggest.
one. That's the first commercial.
It is the biggest. Everybody jumps
It
in,
is.
whether it's insurance, whether it's car leasing,
Whatever it
everybody takes this advantage.
Very true.
2 months before, shops
Yeah.
would hike their price,
But
and then they'll
still,
bring it down and say
yeah.
we're doing Christmas. What's it
Sales,
called?
yeah.
Whatchamacallit.
But
Sales,
still,
no.
if an individual out there who likes Valentine, because I personally love Valentine.
Aw, you're so
But it's- I
happy.
just I got to a point where I realized that I was never going to have someone to buy me gifts. And then I used to sell stuff. So I would sell for Valentine, and then I finish, I'm like, but then
But you used to
didn't
get gifts every other time.
No,
No.
she buys herself
I
gifts.
buy myself gifts.
But you get gifts. You've
All
gotten
around the
gifts
year.
at
Oh,
other
yeah,
times.
yes, I've gotten gifts at other times.
So that's
of
the
the
point.
year.
Don't put the
But
pressure.
there's still
You'd
people,
want
there's still
that
people that are
Valentine.
watching that still feel like, but I want Valentine. And there's something I thought, I'm like, if you want a Valentine gift, then to be honest, you can get yourself a Valentine gift. That's self-love. You could love yourself
You know
enough.
that thing,
It mustn't always come. It mustn't always come.
Static.
Seriously.
I'm
No,
serious.
actually, see,
It
for
mustn't
me,
always
that's
come
something.
from someone.
When I hear that thing, self-love, it really
It
does.
sounds despondent to me
It-
somehow. I'm sorry, I don't mean it that way, but
It
that's
sounds.
just the
It
way.
sounds a bit. It sounds a bit narcissistic and alien to me.
Mm.
But I think it's something that I would have to consciously
Learn.
make an effort to learn.
Do you know why I was
I'm
saying
serious
so? Before,
because I feel like it's like I don't put up a status and like it. It's mine.
Exactly.
It's
I
mine.
don't.
You should understand.
I think we're on the same page.
But yeah, it's mine.
like
Yeah,
my
but
posts.
then and then I just put about. I've never put up my picture and say, "I love you, Mike." Like
I could
Like,
say,
I
man,
feel like-
The same reason why he doesn't have
the
a
way
picture
I
of
look at
himself
the
at
mirror,
home.
I say,
remember
no,
that.
man, I have 2 pictures of myself in my bedroom.
Really?
Yes, because the truth is
How
in
do
my
you look at
study.
yourself
I
every
can't
day?
stand
It's
it.
no. Think about this. Yeah, sometimes if you look at it, we take a lot of things from people, a lot of things we would not necessarily take because we don't like negativity. Yeah, because we don't love ourselves enough. If you love yourself enough, there's a line you will draw.
So tell me, how do we start? How do I start? We have to round up. How do I start loving myself? What's the first thing? Affirmations?
Affirmation.
Every morning.
Look at yourself in the mirror and say,
say-
God, they create. Yes, on this note, we're going on the God, they create break. We're going on the break. Guys, we're going on a break. Why we still remember that God creates? We'll go on a break. When we come back, Wake Up Nigeria continues. Do not go anywhere. Welcome to the kitchen, people. Yes, and I have a first-time chef with me, Chef Oyenike, the beautiful ebony Nigerian queen. Oyenike, how you doing this morning?
I'm fine, thank you.
Ooh. Good to have you here, darling.
Yeah, good to
so
be here.
what are we preparing this morning? I love the spread of colors. Should I guess? Should I guess?
Okay.
Fried rice.
Yes, fried rice.
And then I saw something really interesting when we were turning out the turkey.
Okay.
I saw that you kind of like marinated it a bit.
Yeah, that's
Yeah.
like to have like the flavors inside of the. Some people they just boil their turkey, and then it doesn't really have that flavor and all of that. So like it's always very nice to marinate, like not just turkey, like protein in general. So it's really, really good, and then it just helps it taste better.
So what did you use? What did you do before you came?
That's seasoning, salt, and then onions. Just
for
those
how
three
long? Was it
things.
this morning or last night?
Yeah, it was last night.
Okay.
It was last night. So like it will taste better and after boiling. So like when I'm boiling it, I'm just going to add like garlic and then ginger, because I don't know, like I just feel like if I use ginger and garlic like when I'm marinating, it has this like
stingy taste.
Yeah, so and not a lot of people like garlic
that,
and then all of that. So,
okay. So let's quickly run through what we have for our fried rice. What do we have here?
This is onion powder.
Okay.
This is oregano.
Okay.
This is thyme.
All right.
This is parsley.
Parsley. And then, of
Then
course,
this
the
is turkey, basmati rice,
Okay.
garlic, spring onions, ginger, pepper.
Well, sorry, this pepper now, is it just pepper or different types of pepper?
That's atarudo, that's scotch bonnet.
Yeah.
And then tomato with onions.
Okay.
Then we have bell peppers.
Okay.
Then our seasoning cubes.
All right.
Then green peas, salt, sweet corn, sausages. I knew, like, there's this thing that says like not a lot of people like sausages in their
fried rice,
Did you hear about that?
Yes, I'm part of the people that don't like sausages.
So you know, like I personally, I don't know, I don't know how I feel
like
about it.
Adds what?
I just feel like,
extra meat.
to be honest, nothing. But like,
but just,
it's just the more the merrier.
We have extra 1.5 in the budget.
Exactly.
Let's
So
just
just throw it in. And then for me, some people like to like cut it and like be like circle. That way, I don't think it's good. I think this way is better because it looks like all these other like mixed vegetables.
Yeah.
So you don't really notice. You don't even really like taste. You can taste it, but like you don't really see it because it looks like other like vegetables.
Okay. And then we have carrots.
And then we have carrots.
So what are we starting with?
We're going to start with boiling our turkey first.
Let's get right into it.
Okay. So I need a pot.
What do you need? Okay. You don't want to use this pot?
No, I need to use another pot.
Okay. I'm at your service, mademoiselle. Is this too big for us?
No, that's fine.
That's fine. Okay.
Can I get a smaller one? If I can't get a smaller one, then that's fine.
Oh, yeah, we can't. Don't worry. See, when I'm done, you hire me as you hire me. So, speaking of hiring you, what do you do outside, like when you're outside here? Do you have a restaurant?
I have a food business.
Oh, okay. Tell us about that.
It's just basically like making food for like people that, you know, you guys are like work 9 to 5, that don't have time to cook.
Also,
and all of that.
Yeah. On social media.
Yeah, more of that.
Do you want to pour this in?
No. Just no. I don't need that.
Okay.
Can I get a spoon, please? Or you can just, you know.
Sorry? A spoon?
Yes, please.
Oh, okay. Yeah.
Yeah. And then.
Okay.
Can add more onions if you want.
All right.
I mean, I really like onions. I don't know. Like,
okay, for the flavor.
So yeah.
Okay, so now while we're doing this, while we're getting our turkey to start cooking, we're going to connect with Mazino and Mike. They have us on lock for movies that they're going to recommend for you to watch this weekend because it's Friday and you might have some free time and you want to know what to check out. Mazino has your lock. Mazino, it's all yours.
Hey, okay, now you've seen that video, so you definitely have an idea of who our very first guest for today is. He's a man who knows his job so well that he's gotten a Grammy nomination. Not once, but twice. Now, he's been behind the scenes and careers of some of the biggest musical brands, both locally and internationally. And then also, he has also been in front of your screens, also not just behind. Well, you know him as Osha Bankuli J. You're welcome, sir. Great to have you in the house.
Hi, good morning.
Finally,
Thanks
wonderful.
for inviting
You're
me.
welcome, you're welcome. Now, you know, you're a name that a lot of people know the name. You know, sometimes, you know, it's hard to put the face together and all of that. But you have been in the industry for forever. For forever.
They're calling me ancient of this.
For forever. But then he's still quite a very young man. I want to go back to the beginnings because, you know, you are, a lot of people say, look, you're the man with the connections, you know everybody. How did this all start for you? Is this something you always wanted to do? How did this all start?
Well, you know, a lot of traits comes naturally. They are all inbuilt. They are all designed, casted by God. So your own, you know, like I was saying the other time, your own thing is to discover all those traits, you know, develop them and use them in a very good way.
Yeah.
For me, I've always known that I can sing from age 4. You know, my dad was the choir master of the church, and I remember very well. Anytime my mom is cooking, you know, you find out she put a 1-hour tape, and she starts singing. She picks melodies from the Bible, you know, Genesis chapter 1. And so God created, you know, and we'll be using ruler to play while she's cooking.
While she's cooking.
And we're always there, you know, watching her, you know, and I was absorbing that until I got to that age where, of course, yes, I can sing. You know, at age 4, I remember very well also that, you know, like every normal child, when they beat you, you're supposed to cry. But I don't do that. I will be humming probably, oh, tis bright and be
while they are beating
me. So my other brothers, they took turns to, like, if they want to amuse themselves, they just beat me. And they know you will.
What kind of brothers?
But you should know that.
Kind of brothers are those?
We always have those kind of brothers at that time.
True.
You know, like I was trying to put to you. So the traits are there. Your own is to develop all those talents. God doesn't give one talent. He gives multiple talents.
But you have to find out.
You have to find out how it is and develop and use it judiciously.
Now, you've gotten so much that you've had global recognition. That's a place that normal people, you know, find it very hard. You know, you have that kind of local dominance. How does one have global relevance?
It's simple. When you come across people outside Nigeria, one thing that, you know, that prevails is that excellence. You know, excellence. Everybody wants perfection. They don't want storyteller.
And that's something that is not, people don't identify with Nigerians so much.
Well, if you're talking of perfection, Nigerians are very hardworking.
Okay, yes,
you understand what I'm saying?
That's what I'm saying. Outside, the perception is not really that way.
Well, that's the reason why we have, you know, music industry, you have film industry, you know, you have a lot of ambassadors from there. Example, Rema. Rema has maybe one of the biggest songs outside Nigeria. You know, people that doesn't even know Nigeria at that time trace Nigeria to the, you know, to that song. So you have so many ambassadors: Burna Boy, Wizkid, Tiwa Savage. You know, you have actors, actresses, and comedians and stuff like that. So those talents precede them. People watch them on YouTube. People watch them on everywhere. So it gives another different perception of the outlook of what Nigeria is.
Now, we saw this video. Now, this was quite a big one. We saw this video of yourself and Kanye West. Of course, it's not the first time you've been with them. But at that time, it was having these Sunday services. You know, there was quite a lot of buzz about Kanye West. And people started seeing you. It's not like you've been there, but people started seeing you in a very different light. You know, that excellence. What is it that they see? You know, what is it that how did you groom yourself to the extent that world-class international superstars decide to want to work with you, decide to want to associate with you, and all of that?
Okay, I will put it like this. I'm sure you visited so many restaurants. And there's one particular restaurant you always go to.
Very true.
Why do you go to that restaurant?
Because I like what they have there, because of, you know, the quality of what they offer.
Exactly. That's exactly what it is, you know. Every time I've come across, you know, people, it doesn't even matter if it is outside Nigeria or people that are, you know, from other countries. Even with just normal human beings that you meet, you come across, make sure you do the right thing. You know, talk and do. So it becomes a character. It becomes something that is part of you. That when you meet people outside Nigeria, you are not faking it. You are not doing it because they are white, they are brown, they are Caucasian, they are whatever color it is. It is just that is inbuilt in you.
Wonderful. This is Friday. We're supposed to be having fun, but having fun and motivation at the same time. Thank you so much, Bankole. Now, you have something coming up. You're working on the Chronicles of Afrobeat. Let's talk about that. Why did you decide to come up with that documentary, that project? What is this about?
Well, during that period where that, you know, that video surfaced online with me and Kai in Uganda, I believe, you know, God spoke to my heart, you know, use your shining light and shine light other people too, because it's not only me that made it happen, you know. Like of course, there is a process. There are people that I've met through all the years too that have, you know, showed me this is the path, and I was able to follow it and get to where I am. And doing that, I mean, after that scenario, you know, I started scripting, writing stuff about, you know, Chronicles of Afrobeat. Think about it. Do we have any documentary about iLife?
No, we don't. No, we don't.
All we just have is just, you know, snippet talks from, you know, talk about Edi Okunta, talk about Victor Olaiya. Those are all the short stories. There's no, you know, encompassing documentary that people of this generation can actually sit down and watch. The same thing with reggae story in Nigeria, the same thing with Calypso, the same thing with Fuji. You know, it's all snippets.
Yes.
And people are just, you know, attacking each other.
This is come together.
Exactly. Afrobeat, you know, music genre is probably over 30 years now.
Yes, that's very true.
Exactly. Is it when we are 100 years old, we lose one member, that we begin to celebrate ourselves when they are still around and they are still kicking? So that, that is the base of the idea. And also to showcase those people that have used their sweat and blood to support, to grow the industry without even benefiting from it.
From it.
Exactly. And also to bring Nigerians in diaspora, because a lot of them have been impacted by the positive influence of Afrobeat sound outside Nigeria. There used to be a time in London where people, they refuse to claim they are Nigerian. They will act as if they are Jamaican. If you greet a Nigerian man, they tell you Wagwan. And you are like, well, you look like a Nigerian. Say, all those kind of things. But now people are proud to come out, to embrace where they are from, which is good. And not just Nigerians, but also other Africans, and also bringing other cultures. A lot of people they like the sound. They like Whiskey, they like Davido, they like Burna Boy, they like Rema, they like Fireboy. So many of them like that. And so all those attractions are part of what, made that documentary.
Wonderful. There's a lot I want to talk about. Just, we've seen over the course of time, you said Afrobeat, of course, is over 30 plus years and all of that. You've seen a lot of artists come into relevance and go out of relevance. What do you think makes an artist evergreen? How can an artist maintain a relevance in music as a whole? From all that you know, how do you think it can happen?
Wow. Okay, that's a very good question. I would say character.
Character?
Yes, character.
Not really talent?
No, it's not talent. You can be talented and you can have all the fame. But if you have a bad character, it's just a matter of time. You will crash.
An example, what do you mean? When you say character, some people can be very ambiguous. What is that? What do you mean by character? How do you relate? What do you exactly mean by that?
Character is how you treat people around you. Character is trust. Character is, spirit of saving. Character is sitting down and mapping out and also knowing that you are not, it's God-given talent. Character is for you to know that, people that are worshiping you are not your slave, but rather it's the other way around. So whether you like it or not, if you have a good character, it will sustain whatever talent you have. If you have that talent and you don't have character, it's just a matter of time before everything comes down crashing.
If I had 2 hours with you, it wouldn't be enough. We have to go now. We're going to chronicle this. We're looking forward to that. When is that documentary going to come out?
I don't want to give a specific time, but we're almost done.
You're almost done. Wonderful. I can't wait for it. Let's follow him on social media. How do we hit you up social media?
Yeah, sure. You can get me on Instagram, Twitter, Snapchat. Just type BANKULI.
Wonderful. Thank you so much, Osha J. It was a pleasure having you. We're going to get to see this interview on YouTube. There's a lot you're going to get from this. If you will not watch it from the beginning, on YouTube, you definitely see it at TVC Connect. Thank you so much, Bankole.
Thank you very much.
It was a pleasure having you on the show.
Same here.
All right. All the best. Yeah, that's it. That's all we can take. The first hour of the show is done. The second lap is coming right up after this recess.
People, the final hour of the week is here. Look, we've been here, waiting and looking forward to the next 45 minutes of Wake Up Nigeria.
I'm not sure if I'll be alive at the end of these 45 minutes because the way you keep scaring me, I'm about to have a heart attack or something. But yes, that is because we get to loosen up and free our minds and be kids this hour, and we're so excited about it. For the next 45 minutes, that's what we're going to do.
Yes, now this is where we press that launch button into your weekend as we bring you the ever-popular Wake Up Nigeria.
Yes. Yeah. Turn it down a notch, please. I can't keep up.
All right.
But it's okay. It's fine. It's all right. Anyhow, yes, another 45 minutes to spend with you here, and we promise to make it count. Today on the games, we get to play Picture Chinese Whispers.
What is this about, Mazino? I feel like you're always trying to make me look funny.
No, don't worry. Don't worry. You're going to love it.
That's
you know what
say.
Chinese whispers are?
No.
You whisper to one person, he tells the other person, he tells the other person.
Oh, okay, yes.
Now,
yes,
this time, we're going to do it with pictures. That's what it's going to be.
Well, we can't wait to play it. I'm sure I'll definitely get a hang of it and win. Today, I'm going to win.
Hopefully.
Yeah.
Hopefully. You can be a part of it, by the way, and play along if you want. Leave comments as we play with the hashtag #WakeUpNigeria on TVC. And, my name is Mazino Appeal.
And I am Talked by Oloniyo. Now remember, you can stream this show live at tvcentertainment.tv. And guess what? We are also on Facebook at TVC Connect.
And you can also download our app and watch us live as you go about your day. Find it on Google Play Store and also on iOS Store.
Now remember, it's the new normal. So you have to be concerned about hygiene and safety. Not just for you, but for everyone around you. Wash your hands as many times as possible. Trust me, we cannot overemphasize emphasize this. give physical distancing, wear your face mask, and stay safe.
Yes, true. And if you have to go out all day, observe all social distancing protocols, and make sure you carry us with you on our mobile app, like we told you from before.
Yes. Now, we can begin to look forward to the review of the EPL with Mike, of course, and that will be happening.
I don't know, Mike, am I the only one who's excited to see Nancy Isime on our set here today?
Oh, I am excited to see her.
Just see the person that's excited now. I don't know why.
I mean, she's a lady. She's in media.
She's
in film, and
getting
doing
it.
so well.
She's going all the
I've never
way.
met her before. I've always
Okay.
admired her presentation.
No, we've had her before. We played this a water game with her and all that.
yeah?
Yeah.
Oh.
We just had to let her in because we didn't want to stay around. But she's fun. She's fun to be around. I'm looking forward
She's super
to
talented.
having her around. You know, and you know, you mentioned about Sylvia. I think that's also something I wanted to, you know, when it comes to story, you know, that's somewhere that Nollywood also has not. It's not one of the very strong
not
points.
100% yet.
Yeah.
You know, but from what I hear, the story there and all of that was quite very
Sylvia,
good.
You're
Yes,
baiting us.
yes.
You don't want us to tell you about it. But
No,
you
I
talk
don't
about
want
it.
to because
What you
somebody
want,
make up your mind,
there's a
Mike.
comment on social media. Someone just put up a comment on Twitter, which I just saw, and let me see if I can check it.
Okay, what
Let me
person
get
say?
exactly what he said.
Okay,
and
about
all of that.
Sylvia, yeah?
Yes,
About
about Sylvia. Say Sylvia Omo, the story in that movie touched the bone. God
Yeah.
bless the writer. This is from Sheyi Okipo Omo Baba.
The names are always very... But I'll tell you something
NTA.
about the movie.
At Shazy 10.
Yeah.
So that's what he
Say that
said
we
on social
haven't
media.
gotten it 100%. But one thing, and I was telling you this morning, is something about depth. I don't know why it might seem that most Nigerian movies are not made for the big screen, and I mean cinema, I mean theater, because you always see, it always seems like, I say, for instance, when they have two people up close talking to each other, it's like as if they're in your face.
Okay,
So I'm like, can we do that thing when, you know, it's
So
a bit, there's a bit more background?
It's probably the close-up shot. Probably the close-up is not working for you, but it might be working for the director. But it's because of
Director is
what
not shooting for himself.
Exactly, I'm the one who's going to consume it.
Even people, they come
Yeah,
out,
but you know the
director
thing-
goes,
the thing-
short, I like that shot. No,
No,
you
but-
have to think of the audience, and especially when you want a
wait.
cozy feel.
But wait.
If you get those kind of things, that's why you have
I
watch.
wanna
You have people
fight
that
for
watch.
my
No, calm down.
Let's hear it. What's
for my
They fight it, let them so that they
As
know.
much, it's not like they don't know these things, but then not to also reduce the minds of the Nigerian. But when you're looking at the Nigerian audience, there's not now apart from you people that are very in tune with filmmaking, not everybody is as in tune, and that's why sometimes when you focus on the technical part, you might
lose the
lose the audience. But when you focus on the story, you actually get the audience because most Nigerians are more interested in the story versus what angle is he using, what camera, what
artistry
lenses,
and all of
how
that.
how is the depth, what's the aesthetics. Most the Nigerian audience aren't really interested in that.
This is a long discussion. We start this one now. It's up because you're just fighting for your people.
Tell you guys
Yes,
what.
I got them.
Let's do a little fact finding. When we come back, we've got plenty more inside of the next 45 minutes for Wake Up Nigeria. You guys are going to love it. The kitchen's smelling all right already. We'll be back.
Welcome back to the kitchen, people. Now, while we were away, Chef Oyenike has been giving us back-to-back. See, the aroma in this kitchen is not for the faint-hearted. How have you been enjoying your experience here so far?
This is definitely not what I expected. I thought I was going to be like under like a lot of pressure.
Pressure?
But I'm just really, really comfortable. Like,
Oh, yeah?
I'm sure you can tell how comfortable I am.
Give
like,
them.
Yeah.
Hot. Okay, so now, if you're just joining us, Chef Oyenike is our first-time chef, and she is preparing fried rice. So what are we doing next?
Okay, so when like the TV wasn't here,
Yeah.
I boiled my rice
Yeah.
in
In the stock?
in this stock.
Yeah.
So many, there are different ways to cook fried rice.
Yeah.
Right? Some people like to fry their rice
Yeah.
first, while some like to like me, I always boil it in stock first because
Okay.
I just feel like it's just better with stock because like the rice gets all of the
Flavors, yeah.
and then all of that. But I
can
mean,
see
like
some. I think that's ginger.
yeah, ginger
Oh,
and garlic.
amazing. Okay.
So I don't use curry for my fried rice. I know, yes, it's weird.
How is
but,
it
like,
fried rice without curry?
because I feel like curry just gives you like the color, and
Yeah.
then like for me, I don't think fried rice is about the color. I think it's just like, I mean, if you mix it, like, doesn't it look like it looks yellow already?
Okay.
So and then I think there's curry in. Okay, no, there's no curry in that. So
you're anti-curry.
it's not exactly,
In fried
but
rice.
yeah.
Okay.
Can see
So you
that.
might want to try this at home. So if you want to try to recreate your own fried rice without the curry, remember to take pictures, use the hashtag Wake Up Nigeria on TVC, share with us, and tag the chef, of course, so we'll see what yours look like. But I trust Nigerians. There's no fried rice without it being
curry.
good. I won't go to restaurants and
I just feel like it just makes you like too yellow. Like, I don't want yellow rice.
Green? Green?
I don't know. It
More
just gives
green.
this.
So imagine
Color.
you say jollof rice and it's not red. Or burnt orange.
Then that's just concussion or something.
Exactly. That's the same way you're saying fried rice without color.
No, I don't. I think
If I go
it's
to a
going
restaurant
to
and see
taste
this,
the
I would
same.
easily think, I would probably think it's their special rice. You know how you go to a restaurant and they
Really?
have special fried rice, and that's why it's not green. So it's a special Oyenike rice.
I guess you can say that.
All
then.
right, you see, you should pay me for my consultation services.
I'll tell the show
I just
then.
give you tips. So you can hit her up on Instagram. What's your social media handle?
Oyes Kitchen.
Oyes Kitchen. So if you want to
OYES
patronize this
kitchen.
entrepreneur here, you can hit her up on social media, Oyes Kitchen, and get your
Fried rice.
we call it Oyes Special. Oyes Special fried rice.
I mean, yeah, you can just follow me on Instagram.
On
and then,
Instagram.
yeah.
So are you going to keep stirring it, or you're going to leave it?
To just, I just want like the rice
Everything?
to be covered in the
Okay.
Because you want to be eating your rice and be eating all of the
All
veggies,
the veggies,
and all of
yeah.
that.
I mean, now everybody's is a lot
Everyone
of
just
people are
likes
more
to
aware
mice, yeah.
of their health and the importance of taking your fruits and veggies. So you got to get that vegetable to go round.
Yeah. Then the turkey.
Okay. Also, now we're putting that in the pepper sauce, yeah?
Yes.
Okay, people. So, of course, you know that apart from the amazing things we have in the kitchen, we have the delectable Nancy Isime in the studio, and Mazino and Mike are going to be taking us on that interview. Mazino, Mike, it is all yours.
Thank you very much and welcome. Now, finally, we have our last guest with us. It's none other than the delectable actress, model, and all-round media personality. We're talking about Nancy Isime in house.
Hello.
Yep.
How you doing?
Good
Just-
morning.
You've in such a short while, you've actually done quite a lot. You're acting, you're producing, you're on show, you of course you started as a presenter, you're still the presenter and all of that, putting all of this together, and you're getting it. You're making it happen. You're making it happen. Let's get a little bit into your mind. I know we've had it before, we've spoken about it, but from then up until now, you've had your own show. How has it been putting all of this together and getting along with your life?
I mean, it's been amazing. Of course, tiring a lot. It means barely any sleep, and it means putting in a lot of work and mental work and all of that. But it's been amazing. I feel like everyone wants to own their own stuff and do their own stuff. And doing that and probably succeeding at it in a country like Nigeria can be a bit of a hassle, because you have to basically do everything by yourself.
Yeah.
But I'm doing it. I'm trying my best, and I'm just taking it one step at a time, one day at a time.
I'll let you know that I followed your career for quite a while now, actually, since you started. I know that you started at, was it Hip TV or something
Yes,
like
please.
that? We almost met. I was walking out the door and you were walking in, so we never met.
Nice.
This is the first time I'm meeting you in person.
Nice.
However, is that nose real? Because
Yes.
it's really...
It's so pointed. You
it's
want
so
it?
pointed. Could I have it?
I can cut it
you
for
leave
you.
it behind when you're going.
I can. Yes, you can take
You're
it.
noticing on
You can
Well,
take
you have it's beautiful. It's very
Thank
pointed.
you
I
so
noticed that.
much.
That's
Why do I feel like I'm getting
I saw this
toasted?
long to you said now, just to point out our nose.
It's been distracting
You understand?
me.
Like all of that.
All of
I'm
that.
like, wow.
Following our career.
That's why you did toast person.
I see.
They're not gonna grip
Hey,
for you.
it's
What
the
made it
month
sound
of
like
love.
what made it sound like young woman put up see your career before your career? All to talk about our nose.
Back on the train now. Now, you, like he said already,
Yes.
presenting movies and everything, you make your own content and all of that. Now, which one are you first, or which one are you today, exactly? Are you an actor? Are you a presenter?
Today I'm an actor, TV host, executive producer, show creator. I do everything every
know,
day.
but which one
Tomorrow
jumps
I'm on
at?
set tomorrow filming the movie. Today I'm here promoting my show. I'm also going to promote
So how
it
are
the
you
whole
able
day.
to put everything in and arrange your affairs? Because it seems like quite a lot to be doing.
Executive producing this show and all of that.
Yes.
Let's talk about put all of that being involved. That means that you're the one that gets all the logistics, putting all of that together.
Basically
What does it
everything.
take?
I mean, like I said, a lot of work. What you see here is probably just the smiling person, but you don't see the person who really cries a lot, like just trying to put things together and just trying to get it out there, and, have everyone. But like I said, it's a dream that belongs to me, and I must put in the work. Whatever is important to you, you will make important. You will make time for.
Exactly.
You would create time. You would do something about it if it's important to you. So when people give excuses like things, oh, this, I say, really, then it's not that important to you. It might take a bit of time, but of course, I mean, I shot this season last year. It's been a year, and we're just coming back on TV a year after in February. So it shows that if it's left to me, I probably would have wanted to return back on TV 4 or 5 months ago, you know, but I still had to wait for the entire process, for the process to play out. So doing all of these things and acting and all of that, it's just, I'm a workaholic. I've been working as far back as since I was 17.
Yeah,
so
how
I really
far back
don't
was
know.
that when you were 17?
That was 17 was a long time ago. Yeah. You want to bring in that your joke again? This guy saw me and was like, "Well, you know, working at hip hop world 10 years ago." I'm like, I was not even born 10 years ago.
Yeah, right. I know exactly when she was born. I don't want to tell you guys, but I could.
They know. I put it out there all the time. I'm 29, 1991.
Exactly. How does it feel to be turning 30 this year?
I will be 30 in December. I cannot wait.
Do you
Listen.
feel old yet?
I don't, you see, I don't even have a problem with feeling old. That's such a weird thing, because all my entire life I've wanted to be old. I feel like I'm an old soul. Like, and I don't even understand it when people are scared of getting old. Are you kidding? Getting old is one of the best things in the entire world. You know, being young and confused and trying to figure out your way through life is a lot stressful than being old and knowing who you are and confident in who you are. Imagine me as a 35-year-old, you won't come and talk to me anyhow. Man, no ekpa.
Okay, now,
and I'm like, am I your mate?
Now, this is not
rich auntie vibes.
Yes, so yes, this is not. This is not.
I can't wait to.
This is not clickbait. This is not tongue bait. This is a very, very honest question. Please, Mazino, don't make this awkward.
Okay. I'll try.
With all this, I know what it takes. We're in media also, so I know what it takes to put things like this. With all this, you have time for guys.
I don't have time for guys. I did have time for a guy, you know, being in a relationship, of course, you know. I mean,
because now most of the times when you know that people that are this busy, something tends to suffer.
Yeah.
And most of the times it's with relationships.
Why does it have to suffer?
Okay, so how do you manage
it? Doesn't suffer with the men. The men get married and travel around the world, and nothing suffers, and the woman still. So why is it that when a woman decides to be a career woman,
how do you manage it?
I just manage it. I talk to.
Now?
At the moment, I'm not, but I was in a relationship for the longest time, and I'm talking about years.
So I have to make a call. Let me call my friend.
And I managed it very well. When there's time, we know how to give time. But I mean, working. When I'm off, I know when to talk to the person, when to spend time with the person, you know, and all of that. But it's just about balance. I mean, doing all these things.
That balance. How do you maintain it for other people that are coming up? Who actually also find this hard. Yes, you are doing it quite well. Maybe yes, you did it quite well, but you also find this quite hard. Maintaining that balance.
It's
personal life, work life, relationship, and all of that.
I tell you, priority list. Priority, whatever is important to you, put it up there. The first top 3 should be up there, and then you just make time for it. So it's your career. It's, you know, but that's the thing. Something must suffer, and for me, it's my social life. Like, I don't like to party. You don't see me in parties. I'm always creating. I don't have a lot of friends. I actually do not need a lot of friends, but I'm cool with almost everybody in my industry.
That's very nice. I like your energy, by the way. It's so positive. It's beautiful.
Thank you so much.
I'm not trying to toast her again, Mike. Stop looking at me like that.
Two people talk. You people should be toasting with a lot. So all this toasting with mouth, I don't like it.
Now, your passion for creating content and all, is it a passion, or is it because it makes money? I'm very curious.
I love content creation because I feel like only intelligent people really can, you know, create content. And I'm so into intelligence. I'm like obsessed with intelligence. And I think it's what my dad raised me. My dad was so curious about, you know, making sure that I was an intelligent young woman. So content creation for me, I mean, I'll give a pure example. My Instagram page has over 2.4 million followers as we speak. And I'm not really, you can't classify me as a controversial brand. No. You can't classify me as someone who, you know.
For now, you're very clear.
Thank you very much. You can't classify me as someone who's dating someone or married to someone who is famous. So it's basically just the followers that follow me because I have organic content or they're organic followers. And that comes from my content creation, the way I take people through, the way I talk about myself, and the way I take my time. You know, I believe in planning things and putting things in because everybody can see. So if you're disorganized, they can also get that vibe from you. But if you're planned, it attracts people. So content creation for me is just something that enables me as a creative to get into my mind and create something that people would love. I mean, we're here today. This is someone's creation. And people are watching it on TV. You know, so I'm very sure that it might even be anybody. It could be a young person, an older person, a woman, or a man. It doesn't matter. Content
Tell you
creation,
what
as
we're
long
gonna
as it's
do.
good, can come anytime.
We're going to have you around here because we
Yes.
still have so much to go on the show just before
Okay.
it ends in a couple of minutes.
Then she knows the things about games now. We've played a game before.
Yeah, you're going to join us for our games today. And since you have this energy, we can't let it just go away. We're
Don't
gonna
call
use
me
all of that
water,
energy.
please. Can you see my swag?
Please, where's
I'm not
that
in the
video? We need to
mood.
get that video where Nancy, we just let her go that time.
Nobody should call me water.
No, this time is bitter leaf.
Bitter leaf. You don't mean it.
Stick
Why do you
around.
want to be bitter
We're
in
gonna do a break.
2021?
And when we come back, we're going to be doing the games. And Nancy Isime is going to be joining us for that one. So, hey, it's going to be very exciting, I promise you.
And they are seated so far because they have corona.
Well, alrighty then, welcome. And, of course, I wish Titi was here, but I think Topper can do a good job.
I'm going. I'm going. In
Hey,
fact,
Topper,
we're
okay,
going to lose
please.
this game.
It's Friday, and that means
It's game day!
Yeah.
your own unique style, and that's nice. And today we're playing a very, very special game.
Okay.
Actually, it's called Chinese, or rather, Picture Chinese Whispers. That's what it is. If you know Chinese Whispers, one person tells the other person something, the other person, and we hope that at the end of the line, they get it right, just like the first person said. But only this time, it's going to be in picture form. That means we're going to be drawing once again. And we're going to pair ourselves, of course, Mike
My turn.
and
Mike.
Nancy.
You know, so you pass. Okay, well,
No, don't worry, don't worry. Mike and Nancy, you're in one team. I'm
good.
in Tokwe, the delectable Tokwe's team.
Okay.
So you are going to be describing. We have our producers with the pictures, which I have not seen. I've not seen these pictures.
Benny,
But it's
go,
okay.
go, come on.
Actually-
He's like the master of this game.
Yes,
He's already
let's have
won.
this.
That's why I said I'll make
I've
sure
not
that we
seen these
lose.
pictures. Thank you very
Already
much.
won.
Scam this something.
So you are going to pick a picture,
Uh-huh.
and then he is going to draw. Mike, we have the marker there. And at the end, we're going to compare how close he came to this picture. So you must
Wait.
tell him details of how to carry out his drawing.
How
Okay, cool.
long do they have?
You have less than 2 minutes. You have 90 seconds actually.
She will look at the picture. She won't show me.
She's not going to show it.
So I'm telling you what to draw.
What to
Exactly.
draw. Tell me
Alright.
what to draw.
So
So I
I'm
can just tell
going
him the
to-
full thing that's in the picture now.
Yes. Well, it's easier said than done. So already, Mike. If
And then you say you
take
don't
the
know what
spot-
is in something.
I have not
Okay.
seen it.
All right, let's go. Let's go.
Mike,
My
take your spot.
brother,
Let's make
sure
it
you they
Nancy,
see that.
let's make
What? They're
Pick one.
exposing your
Don't see it.
exposing
Move,
yourself.
move. Don't let him see it.
Why do all this will like putting me in brother zone before we even start?
Eh?
Nancy has already
There
started
you
calling
go.
me a
I
brother.
told you I'm brother.
I
Sorry,
watch Game
bro.
of Thrones is my favorite series.
Sorry, bro. Why? Why is it?
All right, proceed, Mike.
You don't know. You be calling me bro.
Nancy, turn it around so he doesn't see it. I hope it. Yeah. Don't worry.
Oh,
he
yeah,
doesn't
yeah,
see
yeah.
it.
Okay, so she's telling me.
Okay,
All right.
cool.
Go
So
there. Come on, why
from
you-
this
Okay,
way now.
you're
I want them
shouting.
to
Are you
disqualify
not
us.
whispering?
No, she's not whispering.
which
Oh,
of
you're
our
shouting.
producers?
Okay. Okay, let's
So
go.
it's basically something.
Your time has started
So
already.
he's drawing. I've been not writing.
He's drawing. Yes.
You're drawing a person getting. Abi, I can
Go
continue.
on. Go on.
Getting their temperature checked.
Okay. Now tell him exactly what it's like. Exactly in
How?
detail. Where?
COVID.
What part is the person? Is the person to the left, to the right?
Person is on the left.
Uh-huh.
The person is getting the temperature checked. They're trying to enter TVC.
Okay, look at the picture. You sure it has to be
Wait. I
detailed?
should just COVID, temperature, TVC, all in one.
I say draw a person.
Auntie, that look
Draw
like
a person that is scared.
that look like Van Gogh.
If we fail this game,
You
Draw a
have
person.
60 seconds left.
Draw a
Describe
person.
it.
draw a person that is wearing a mask.
What side of this? Is it on the left
The
or the
person
right?
is on the left.
What does the person look like?
You are confusing him. Leave us alone. Let's handle this ourselves.
It's your team. Sorry.
Draw a person
Jesus Christ.
wearing a mask.
I will hate to be married to her. As in, Oga, move
Wearing
the
a
car.
mask.
Uh-huh.
Artist.
Uh-huh. What next?
The person is wearing a hat.
What kind of hat?
Person is wearing a hat like a beanie, like those things, those head warmers.
Beanie.
And the person is a white person, no.
Hey, Jesus Christ.
Person is a white person, and they are now checking. Now draw a hand, checking the temperature. That temperature thing that they hold,
On what
checking his
side?
temperature.
Hey, on which side now?
On the right hand side now, they are testing somebody's temperature. Where would they be on top of the person? By the person's side. If I fail this game,
You will fail it. Oh, why can you join? You said TVC the first time. You will fail it.
Chef, don't give this man fried rice. What? Put the mask. They are checking.
Eh, there's mask now. Mask is already there.
They are checking temperature. Somebody's
gun, the
checking
gun.
temperature.
The gun thing.
Oh.
Listen, I gave you extra
man.
15 seconds. Your
Oh, the
time.
gun. I'm now thinking of this thing. I was
Just
thinking of this thing now.
draw
Your
it,
time is
sorry,
up.
sir.
I
Don't
was
be
thinking-
angry. Just
Oh,
draw it.
guys,
Your time is up. Your
Belez,
time is
yeah.
up. Please.
What kind
Don't
of
show it to
wicked
him
is
yet.
this?
In fact, this
Don't
I
show
don't
it to him.
understand though.
Just keep it. Keep it.
This thing I don't
Alright?
understand though.
It's my turn. You can take a seat now. Please, Tokwe. Let's show them what we're made of.
I hope you're not going to clean his own paint.
No, we're not. We can't. Let me have the marker.
So,
Thank you very
come,
much.
sir. What's
Tokwe,
hard
let
in
me
this
see
thing that I
this.
described? You know what I described?
I hope it is simple. Tokwe, let me
You
give
know
you
it's fried rice. You know it's fried rice. You know
Okay.
it's fried rice.
All right, Nancy. This is
What
what
are
we're
you
going
going to give me?
I don't know, but we have to win
I
a ride on
been
my
using
bike
since-
somewhere special.
Where?
I don't know, the Radisson or
take me to
something.
the
I don't
island?
know. Anything, yeah.
Time starts now. 90 seconds is going.
Listen,
Just the half stop. You think it's only the half stopwatch?
Gorilla with his
What's that?
by your right.
Yeah, my right.
By your
Okay.
right.
I mean, the
yes.
half stopwatch
You have a
is
gorilla
not
with
you.
headphones. Thinking.
Gorilla.
Yes, looking this way. Looking to your left.
Looking to my left.
Yes.
He knows, oh.
With,
Is that yes now?
He knows. You know
I
the
don't
way he
think
rush,
yes.
go draw for right
I don't know if it's the left hand or the
Is
right
that
hand.
gorilla or babu?
I don't know, gorilla.
Gorilla with his four fingers.
Is that
by
gorilla or
With
babu?
the four fingers by the chin.
Four fingers by the chin.
The fingers by the chin, yeah.
So like teddy
with
bear.
headphones, with headphones by the ear.
They didn't say teddy bear there. They said that.
I'm not.
They
Yeah,
say
with
gorilla.
headphones, yeah.
What's he doing?
He's thinking. His eyes, I don't know, he's all looking.
He's thinking.
It's just his neck they're showing. Don't draw his body.
Jesus
10,
Just continue.
9,
Just draw
Okay.
line.
8,
Line.
7,
So four fingers.
6,
Where are the four fingers?
1, 2,
Five.
3, 4.
Yeah.
4,
And then
3,
Nose,
2,
everything. Oh, what
1. Time
Wait,
up.
But you,
Time up! Go, come up it!
you got it.
Oh,
I did?
Benny,
I got it all wrong or right?
Guys, this guy
I
has
don't know
seen
what you
picture
drew,
already. You are
but-
doing gorilla key.
Why?
It's time up now.
For not saying no.
Wait.
Time up now. Your time is
Draw
up now.
rubbish.
It is up, but let's compare.
Your
No,
time.
for
Let's see how
us,
bad yours
Wait,
was,
no,
first
yes,
off.
Where's yours?
Let's see how bad yours was.
Uncle. Oh.
Is it just one that we're drawing?
It's only you're not the
Jesus
only one
Christ,
now.
what is the
You see,
Similarity.
somebody's wearing a
Hold
mask.
on,
A man is
hold
wearing a
on.
mask.
See what happened.
Go ahead.
See the perpendicular diversity of
It's-
the
it is-
thermostat
it
and
does
the temperature
Oh,
gauge
God.
did
You
not
need to
align
think
well with the
This
symmetry
looks like
of the
Captain
eye.
Cook.
Did not align well. Come on, let's see this.
On the other hand,
On the other hand, the artist.
But you can't win. I'm so sorry about that.
how close
You
was
can't
I?
win.
Let's see.
Ah,
I
You
was
see-
rather close.
What are you?
I was rather close.
What are you close?
can't
What
be
are
the
you close?
judge. You can't know
What
the
are you
game
close?
and tell us the game and
Gani.
come and win.
I
This
know.
one- this one no
we
follow,
win.
Jare.
As the
Turn it
umpire,
over. We win.
angry.
Congratulations. Give us
I
rice.
declare
It's okay.
this a mistrial.
Nobody won.
Umpire, we need to check. Umpire, this declare say winner.
No, you
Gani,
cannot
come
win.
up it.
It's a draw. But hey, let's
Hey.
see what we have in the kitchen. You're gonna love this, Nancy.
I'm done. That's where's your home training?
And you
Come,
like
this
food,
way,
though?
this way. Yeah. Oh, don't embarrass me now. Come on, let's go and try this again. Just walk like you're not really excited. Let's try that again. So Nancy, we prepared breakfast for you this morning.
Okay.
Yeah, so we'd like you to come to the kitchen.
Don't go and run like somebody. Because of fried rice. You have to lose home training. Because of fried rice.
So we have our first time.
Is it your fried rice?
Because of fried
Is
rice.
it your own training?
Simple, explain the almost like, can I explain to me?
Yes.
Chef Oyenike
Oyenike.
here.
Hi,
She's the first time
Chef.
chef.
Hi,
and she
Nancy.
prepared
Hey.
fried rice.
Thank you
For
so
you.
much.
All right, so you're going to eat.
Okay.
You're going to taste. Wait first. Be calming down.
Well, would I know hold the
Yeah,
fork?
hold.
Let me hold it now.
Hold
I'm
it and
calm.
be thinking.
Uh-huh.
Then you're going to rate the meal
Okay.
over 10.
Okay.
What do you think?
Now
And
just
she's a chef who doesn't believe that you have to put curry for your fried rice to be fried rice.
Mado.
So what do you think?
Okay.
That and the food.
Can I pray in the name
Yeah.
of Jesus?
Just don't make it too long.
I cover this food with the blood of Jesus.
Finish praying before you eat.
Amen.
Amen.
What God cannot do does not exist.
Okay.
This is good. No, man, I like my fried rice, with plenty,
Obstacles.
my sister, you get it, with different animals. Yeah? And then I see pork. Is this, what sausage is this?
Chicken sausage.
I see chicken there, so there's an animal.
This
Then one is
another
turkey.
animal.
Yeah, that's
another
right.
animal.
Thank you.
It's an animal rice.
Not right. Any food that does not have animal.
It's not a food.
Not complete.
In fact,
So
that I actually like
wait,
animals
wait,
is
wait.
actually weird.
Wait, oh yeah, now you have not rated since you've just been eating.
You rate?
You rate now over 10.
Over 10.
Eh. Ha, and should I drag the food?
Over
in?
what?
10.
What's 10? I don't know. You know what time?
I'm sure the fact that she's still eating is showing you that she
Yeah.
loves the food already. All right, yeah, give us the rating so we'll move on now.
Madam, I'll give you 9.9.
Thank you.
What could
Now
be
that
better than
1%
that is for you're taking it home.
She did not add more animal. That's right.
All right.
But if there was shrimp and liver.
Please ignore Nancy at this point. Off mic.
I would
off
have
mic,
agreed.
Off mic.
Huh?
All right, thank you so much for coming on the show. Thank you so much, Nancy, for coming. And we wish you all the best with the Nancy Isime show season 2.
Thank you very
Coming
much.
to our screen soon, yeah?
Please look out for season 2 of the Nancy Isime show coming to your favorite TV stations. Follow me on Instagram at Nancy Isime Official, and our show's page is at the Nancy Isime Show _ on Instagram.
Okay.
TNI_show
Okay.
on Twitter, and
Okay.
the Nancy Isime Show on Facebook. We have giveaways, a lot of giveaways. Somebody's
Welcome
winning a
to
trip to Dubai at the end of the season. So follow us, follow the show. It's amazing. Apart from the giveaways, it is a good show.
Of
14
course.
weeks of premium content. Please look out for
Hallelujah.
the show. Hallelujah. This February.
We'll start with love. Give it them.
Hey.
All right. Thank you so much for watching. You know, this Friday, we do wish you an amazing weekend. Thanks to all our guests that were a part of the show. Mike and Mazino, what do you have to say before we
Nothing, we're give not saying
it?
anything about Close.
Okay.
Time to go.
All right,
They're
people.
jealous.
Enjoy your
Bye-bye.
weekend. See you on Monday, 7 a.m. to 8:45. We love you. Mwah. Bye.